Budgeting, scheduling, and resource allocation are the backbone of every successful film production. While audiences admire the dazzling visuals and compelling narratives, the real test of professionalism lies behind the scenes in spreadsheets, breakdown sheets, calendars, and logistics charts. No matter how creative or visionary a filmmaker may be, poor financial planning and mismanaged time can cause even the most promising project to collapse. This module delves into the financial and logistical architecture of filmmaking. It focuses on the procedures, tools, and considerations involved in budgeting and scheduling a production, from script breakdown and estimating costs to crew scheduling, call sheets, and contingency planning. We'll explore union versus non-union costing, software platforms, insurance requirements, and how budgeting impacts every creative decision down to the number of extras or shooting days. Whether you're producing a micro-budget indie film or a multi-million-dollar studio project, mastery of budgeting and scheduling is critical to delivering on time, on budget, and with excellence. By the end of this module, you will be able to understand the complete breakdown of a film budget and its major categories, conduct a script breakdown and identify budget-impacting elements, develop shooting schedules using industry-standard templates, allocate resources effectively across departments and phases, understand cost controls and how to prepare for unexpected expenses, use professional tools like Movie Magic Budgeting/Scheduling or Studio Binder, comprehend insurance, tax incentives, payroll systems, and union guidelines, link financial decisions to creative execution without compromising quality. Introduction to film budgeting. Budgeting is the financial blueprint of a film project. It forecasts every dollar required to bring a script to life across development, pre-production, production, post-production, and distribution. Major cost categories, above the line, ATL. Key creatives, director, producer, writer, principal cast, below the line, BTL. Technical crew, camera, sound, art, G&E, wardrobe, etc. Post-production, editing, sound design, color grading, VFX, scoring, miscellaneous, insurance, legal, travel, accommodation, meals, COVID protocols, contingency, usually 5 to 15% of the budget for unforeseen expenses. Budgeting types: preliminary budget, created during early development; locked budget, final approved budget used throughout production; cash flow forecast, monthly, weekly payment plans for vendors and crew. Script breakdown and budget implications. The first step in budgeting is the script breakdown, which identifies all the elements that affect cost. Key breakdown elements: number of speaking roles and extras, number of locations and sets, scene times, day-night, interior-exterior, props, costumes, stunts, vehicles, animals, and special effects, FX heavy or CGI sequences, special permits, e.g. explosions, drones. Example: : a single page calling for a night shoot in the rain with horses, fire effects, a stunt, and 3 named actors could cost thousands of dollars. Tools used: final draft tagger, guerrilla scheduling, studio binder scene, breakdown sheets, scheduling and call sheets. A film schedule is not just a calendar, it's a strategy. Key terms: day out of days, shows which actors work on which days. Stripboard, a color-coded rearrangement of scenes by shoot days. Call sheet, daily document listing cast, crew, call times, locations, meals, scheduling techniques, shooting out locations. Maximize time at one location, blocking shooting. Shooting all scenes from one actor's perspective. Turnaround time compliance, especially for union jobs, typically 10 to 12 hours. Considerations: golden hour versus midday. Avoiding OT, overtime, child labor laws. Company moves, changing locations midday. Resource allocation and crew management. Allocating resources effectively means providing each department with personnel, labor, crew size, expertise level, union versus non-union. Equipment, camera packages, lighting kits, vehicles, wardrobe space. Time, sufficient setup, rehearsal, and teardown hours. Money, department budgets and control systems. Department budget examples. Art department, set materials, construction crew, props, paint, design. Camera department, camera rental, lenses, insurance, accessories. Sound department, lav mics, booms, mixers, timecode sync gear, tracking tools, purchase orders, petty cash forms, department expense reports, digital approval systems, for example, Wrapbook, Green Slate. Risk, insurance, and legal costs. You can't shoot a film without insurance. Most locations and equipment houses require it. Typical insurance types: general liability, workers' compensation, errors and omissions E&O, equipment insurance, COVID-19 production coverage, stunt and vehicle insurance, legal costs, period, talent release forms, location agreements, SAGAFTRA, IATSE, DGA, and WGA contracts, permits and municipal licenses, cost containment and financial control. No budget survives contact with the real world unless properly managed. Common budget killers, period. Underestimating contingency needs, weather delays, talent availability, reshoots, poor communication between producers and department heads, best practices, weekly cost reports, daily production reports, use of line item budget locking, budget reviews during tech scout and pre-production meetings, film incentives and tax rebates. Many governments offer financial incentives for productions that shoot locally. Examples: Georgia, USA, up to 30% rebate for qualified spend. British Columbia, Canada, digital animation and VFX incentives. Nigeria, subsidies for Nollywood productions through BOI or NFVCB. To access these, producers must keep detailed records, follow strict documentation guidelines, and sometimes use local talent and services. Professional tools introduced: editing, Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro X, DaVinci Resolve. Audio, Pro Tools, Adobe Audition, Isotope RX. Color grading, DaVinci Resolve, Baselight. VFX, Adobe After Effects, Nuke, Blender. Collaboration, Frame.io, Vimeo Pro, ShotGrid.